Whoa, hey, I didn't see you guys there. Sorry. Oh, this is YouTube. I don't actually need this thing right now. Hold on one second. Let me get ready for this. Hey, what is up, guys? It is Harrison Barron. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Now, you guys may or may not have found that funny, but I thought it was quite comical. But I hope that everybody is staying safe and healthy throughout this entire epidemic here that we have with the coronavirus. So right off the bat, I want to talk to you guys about some really important things that could drastically change your business. And eventually, I shouldn't even say eventually, really how to make money in this time of crisis, right? So keep getting a lot of questions about that, and this is the perfect time for digital people, if you can live in that world, to really thrive and shine. So without any further ado, let's get into it. But before we get into it, you gotta do me one favor. You gotta hit the like button. If you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. And ultimately, if you really like my content, you never wanna miss anything on how to make money in digital marketing or anything like that, hit that little bell. I do greatly appreciate it. So on today's video, like I said, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to make money during coronavirus or anything like this. We'll call it a disaster video, right? There's a bunch of different ways, and I'm going to cover them all right now. Before we also get into it, I want to let you guys know that I am a business owner. This is something that I'm experiencing too. It's not like I'm just some talking head that just said, hey, let me just fire up a video about this, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I do have a very good idea of what I'm talking about. I too am going through this with you guys, so don't think like, oh, I'm impervious to it as well. Trust me, I am not. So right off the bat, let's go into number one. Now is a great time to start doing all that busy work, right? You're probably finishing up with clients. Clients may or may not be freaking out. Do all of your busy work. All that work that you've been kind of putting off to the side over the last couple weeks, maybe even months, now is the time to get that done. Things that are going to drastically improve your business in a couple weeks. Now you're probably wondering, Harrison, busy work doesn't actually make money. And I totally agree. I totally agree. It doesn't make money right now, but it can make money tomorrow and down the road. So for example, I have a podcast, right? I'm putting all of those podcast people into my CRM and I'm emailing them all separately to help grow my business. So it's kind of busy work. Is it work that needs to be done right now? No, but is it gonna help my business make money down the road? Absolutely. So whatever your busy work might be, now is the time to do it. If it's cleaning up your database, cleaning up your CRM, sending out email marketing and building out those emails for the next 3, 6, 9 months, right? This is the time to do all of those things. So number one, right off the bat, bang out your busy work. Number two, stop. Please stop spending money aimlessly. As a business, the easiest way for you guys to make money is to stop spending money in places that do not matter. Most customers and clients, or even potential clients, are not going to want to meet face to face with this virus going around. So right off the bat, you get to save a ton of money and expenses in just food and entertainment. But you also have to think about it. What could you possibly do to cut back in different areas that really don't help grow the business? And number two, where can you take the money that you do have to spend and start investing in local businesses? I very much so stress local businesses because these are the people that are getting absolutely crushed right now in these times of crises, right? There's people that aren't going to restaurants. There's people that aren't going into different areas, large gatherings. Madison Square Garden's closed, right? These are really bad things. So supporting the local economy is tremendously important. Eat out once or twice. Go buy takeout. It's going to help that restaurant stay open. The last thing anybody wants is anybody going out of business. And ultimately, it sounds so sad, but the people that are going to take the brunt of this loss is small business owners. Please don't go buy things from Amazon or Best Buy. Go buy them from your local shops. Whatever you can do, it is so tremendously important. And when you're there, you might build relationships and things like that. But when you're spending money, spend it wisely and spend locally. Number three, create a new product or upsell a product. I know it sounds ridiculous and maybe not all of you guys can create a new product, but for example, I'm building courses, right? I have a course. I'm gonna fire up another course to help people. There's gonna be different things that I could offer, email marketing, things like that, that I could already sell to existing customers to help bring in additional revenue. That way, if I do lose a customer, the loss isn't so bad because other customers have made up those financial problems, right? So do yourself a favor, try to figure out something that you could sell, even if it's an audit or a freemium giveaway, right? Something that starts out as free and leads to a paid thing. Figure out what you could possibly sell and start to sell it, especially to your existing client base. Those are going to be the people that break out the credit cards first to ultimately buy from you. Number four, blast your emails. right? It's so important. It sounds so ridiculous, but so many people don't send email marketing, and it is absolutely proven 10 out of 10 times. It is the best way to grow revenue in your business. Take a moment, start to blast out those emails, schedule them 1 or 2 weeks out, and start to build that 3-6 month timeline of all these emails. Especially when you're in the moment, think about things that you can upsell and start to blast that out to people. That is ultimately what's going to help drive business, help drive sales into your company. It doesn't mean nobody's spending money in a crisis. You just have to figure out the right things for the right people so they can buy from you. Number 5, get social. I see customers and clients and companies that just lack social media, because I don't run social media for everybody. Because of that, now when you have free time, right, you've already knocked out of all that busy work, start to get on social media, start to create content, start to video yourself, things like that, things that are going to have a tremendous impact, not only on you, but your company, right? You'll be able to break out of that shell. And the best part is, because of coronavirus, people are going to be spending more time on social media, more time at home, more time browsing the internet, right? They're not at work doing the day-to-day stuff. Now is the time to start to leverage that and ultimately grow sales and grow your pipeline. So get on social media, please start creating content. And the best part is, if you're really, really bored, you can create content for the next 3 months in 1 or 2 days, and you could schedule that out there's tons of tools online. I promise you guys, something like eClincher or Hootsuite or Buffer, you guys may or may not have heard of these, but you can get all that content and you can blast out over the next couple months and you're done with it. That's a great idea to do in a time of crisis when you're bored and have nothing else to do. Number 6, create a lead magnet. So you're probably wondering, Harrison, what is a lead magnet? Why do I even need one? Or what could they possibly do for me, right? If you go on my new website, harrisonbarron.com, there is a free checklist you can get right there. There's also things like an email challenge. There's also things like free training. There's a webinar coming up. There's all of these free things, right? Free things that are ultimately in exchange for somebody's contact information. So that's first name, last name, email address. They're going to give me their contact information, and I'm going to give them something that I've already created, this value, right? It could be how to buy from you. It could be different things that they need to know in your market, right? But now you're getting their information, and they might not be a customer today, but they might be a customer in 3, 6, 9 months from now. So you have to think, what am I doing today to ultimately grow my business down the road? Keep that in mind. It's extremely important, but think about things that you can give away. If it's a checklist, if it's a worksheet, if it's an ebook, if it's anything like that, that is your lead magnet. Number 7, create a sale. Now, I know that not everybody likes to do sales and lower their prices or anything like that, but now's the time when you may very well need customers. Lowering your cost on different things may tremendously help business. I have a great friend of mine. He does not like doing sales at all, but when you need business, you need to generate that income, this is the time to do it. And you don't have to do a sale, every so often. Don't abuse it, but do it when you need it. When you really need the business to get that extra little push to get through, that's the time you want to do a sale. So for myself, over the next coming months, I might do a sale on my online course. This is going to tremendously help my business because it'll allow people to afford it. It'll get more people into the course. And then as time goes on and I get through this crisis, now I can make extra money, right? So whatever your business has, figure out how to discount it or potentially even give it away like a lead magnet. And when you do that, you're going to start to drive those sales. And ultimately, you might not make as much money as you normally would, but making some money instead of no money is always better if it makes sense for your business. Alrighty guys, and that is it. So if you guys are interested or curious to know more, definitely subscribe to this channel. I do appreciate it. But these are 7 great ways to start to increase your business, increase your sales, and get you through this epidemic. I know it stinks. Nobody likes it. But unfortunately, it's just the way of the world. So I'm going to go put my mask back on, and I'll see you guys later. Alrighty guys, it's time to go back out in the real world. I'll see you guys later, and I hope this helped. Bye.